Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I actually haven't been up here in a long time. I am sorry about that, if you even care. If I even have an audience anymore. But happy Halloween. I did want to come back and actually I still did a Halloween costume for this year, and I did a Halloween costume last year, and I said that I was going to try to keep within the tradition of doing a Halloween costume every year, and one specifically around a black character. So this year I did two, but I did it, one is a black character and one is not a black character, cartoon characters. So one of my favorite cartoons of all time from Cartoon Network, because that was the time to be a kid when Cartoon Network was really booming. But when Kids Next Door came out, I absolutely loved that show. My favorites from that show definitely were number 5, of course, and number 2. I just loved number 5's confidence, her courageousness, her wit. She was very smart, not just like, of course she had the whole like fighting thing going on, but she also had, like, she was very smart. There's also some very vulnerable moments with her. I love the moments between her and her older sister. If you don't know, number 5 is also voiced by Cree Summer, and also her sister as well. So Cree Summer is like literally going back and forth with herself in that cartoon when number 5 and her older sister are going back and forth all the time. And shout out to Cree Summer as well. That's why I also wanted to do this as well, is because Cree Summer also voiced a lot of characters from that show too. She's voiced a lot of after she left, after A Different World was over, she pretty much spent a lot of time voice acting. She has a great voice. She knows how to change and manipulate her voice in very interesting ways. And she has she has been pretty much a part of our entire lives since the 80s, or since the 90s, at least the 90s, right? And she has been voice acting since the 90s, and so like she has touched some part of our lives. This black woman has been voicing our characters for all of our lives pretty much. So shout out to her. That's also I want to do this costume as well. But also I like number 2 as well. I like number 2 because because I just felt like, okay, he's really smart, but then he's also kind of like this, like, he was the only one in the group that kind of like had like real fear, and he always had to overcome always had to overcome his fears in the show, whether it was fears in terms of like going up against like some evil, which is the parents, of course, or the adults, or if it was even finding the courage to like talk to a girl or something like that. Like, I really loved Candy Kids Next Door just for how, like, I don't know, it was just a kids show, but it also had like, it treated kids like with some respect. That's why I liked it. Treated kids like they mattered, and I really enjoyed and appreciated Candy for that. So I of course put my costumes in here so you can see. The costumes are pretty simple. It's pretty much stuff that I already had around the house. I had to go buy a ball cap for number 5, and then I went out and got some gold loop earrings. So I got some like small hoop earrings that just kind of cuff the ear, and then I had already had like a blue sweater. It was like a Duke blue sweater. I turned it around so you couldn't see the Duke part, but you could see the blue, and that was pretty much it. For number 2, I already had like this like Eskimo hat a little bit with the strings on it, which is kind of what number 2 wears. But he has these goggles. I had to go out and buy these goggles. I just went, it was actually, I paid too much for it. I probably should have got some cheaper goggles, but I wanted one with specifically yellow like glass or like plastic eyelids, and so they cost like $20. So I just went on ahead and, and bought that. The earrings did cost like $18 as well. So I did spend a little bit of money on this, but not too much. And then like the shirt I already had that, and then yeah, everything I already had. So it was like pretty simple to create these Kids Next Door looks. I thought about adding props this year, but then I was like, I don't really want to spend too much money, and I kind of did this at the last minute. So I wanted to create like their guns sometimes, like that they would use, or sometimes some of the equipment that they used, but I just didn't have the time this year. But I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a very short video, quick video, right back, quick reintroduction, I guess. I don't know when I'll be up here doing anything again, reviewing anything again, but happy Halloween. Hope you're having a good Halloween. It's raining here, so I doubt you might be trick-or-treating tonight. And also it's Monday, so pretty much everybody probably did their Halloween stuff on Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, just chilling, watching movies, watching like my favorite Halloween movies, both Disney and sort of horror, tonight, and that'll be it. But yeah,